Hey y'all, so I just dropped a video and it's called Match Their Energy. And this is kind of a part two to that. I just want to make it clear to people that if you neglect how someone is making you feel, if you neglect the energy that you're feeling, it's going to haunt you in the long run. You cannot ignore, dismiss how you're feeling, how someone made you feel, the energy in the room. You can't dismiss it. Even if you try to put something sweet on top of it or compliments on it, you still cannot dismiss the energy. You ever been around someone and you can tell that they don't like you and you're still trying your hardest to be the nicest. You're still trying so hard to be like a people pleaser so that they can like you, they can accept you. I don't care who this is. This could be a coworker, this could be your boss, this could be a mother, this could be a dad, this could be an aunt, uncle, nieces, nephews, siblings, cousins, friends, neighbors, whoever. When you're not hip to the energy that is being given in a room and you're not paying attention and you're not just alert or aware of the energy, and you get into that delusion where you're just in your own la la land and you're not reading the room, that could become a problem. There's a lot of people that like to just read the room, but you know about reading the room. Honestly, reading the room or not reading the room is almost like hiding things under the bed, keeping things hidden. That's kind of the same for me. It's like someone that is not trying to read the room and match energy, someone that's trying to just turn the other cheek all the time, who don't want to, they say that they don't want to cause any problems, but they're keeping the problem a problem. They're sweeping things under the rug, hiding it. I feel like that becomes a more of an issue in the long run. It's better to just be truthful. It's better to just observe the energy and understand what is being presented and just act on that energy. If you're literally in a relationship with someone and you're acting delusional when this person haven't touched you, they don't like you, they don't want to be with you anymore, and you're still in that delusion where, oh, I'm not going to match their energy, I'm still going to do this and do that, that can be considered delusional because you're not paying attention to the energy that they're giving. You're not accepting what it is. When we stop accepting what it is, now we're trying to control things and control the narrative, and now we're manipulating people or things to be how we want them to be. That's why it's not good. We have to be aware of the energy that someone is bringing into our life, and you match it. If the energy that they're bringing into your life is something that you don't want to give, then you remove them out of your life. You don't start giving them a whole nother energy that is not on the same level as them. That's like you're in class. You only read on a third grade level. That don't mean keep giving you 8th grade level books. Like you're just going to be able to read it. No, you match the energy. Okay, you're on 3rd grade level. Let's get on 3rd grade level. All right, let's accomplish some books on 3rd grade level. Then boom, we're going to go to 4th grade level. But you match the energy. You don't just go in your delusion and say, oh, you're supposed to be reading on 8th grade level. I'm about to just have you read 8th grade level because now whoever you're tutoring, your child, your son, your daughter, whatever, now they don't know things because you done skip so many levels because you're trying to get them to a certain level. That's gaslighting. That's manipulative. It is. We need to just match the energy, be aware of what it is right then and there, and act on that. Stop being in a delusion. If you're literally in a friend group and you always feel like the outsider, they don't include you, it's probably because they really don't fuck with you like that. Stop living in a delusion like, oh, it's whatever. Oh, they're still my friends. No, come to reality and understand that y'all just simply ain't really friends. Stop living in a delusion, bro. When I say match energy, that just means to be able to peep what the energy is. Okay, being aware of what is being given to you. Okay, when you walk into an establishment, it's important for you to know the energy and the atmosphere. Okay, if you're at a party or you're late night clubbing, it's important to know the energy and the atmosphere. You cannot be delusional at no club or while you out late or something. No, you need to be able to be aware of all the energy, what's going on in the room, so that you can make an exit when you need to make an exit. Not just living in a delusion like everything is going to be okay. I'm going to just ignore what's going on over there. It's a fight over there. Oh, they're shooting over there. But we having fun over here. We're not even going to get angry like what they doing over there. I'm going to just stay happy. Bitch, you're delusional. That it could become delusion. Do y'all see how it could become delusion? If someone is telling you they don't want to be with you and you're still like, oh, we're still going to be together. Oh, whatever. We've been here for years. That's delusional. If someone doesn't want to be your friend and they're treating you like an outcast or the black sheep, and you're still trying to give them love and care and still be there, overplaying your part, that's delusional. You're not supposed to overplay your part. You have to match the energy. If the energy is like, oh, we doing this, we friends, best friends forever, we lovers and blah, 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 then you match that energy. If the energy is given like somebody ain't being truthful and honesty, then you need to match the energy. You need to watch it, pay attention, and be aware of the energy. You don't just start overpouring and oversharing and overdoing and just being delusional to what the other person is bringing to the table. You don't go carrying the whole table, an extra table and an extra table, bringing it to the setting with the person, and that's delusional. No, you bring your table, they bring their table. We match the energy. You got something to bring, I got something to bring. You want something that I'm buying? Cool. I have what you need. I'm not just giving you what you need without you giving me something back. Life does not work like that. You can't go to the market and say, hey, I need some cassava. I need some potatoes. I need some honey and some lemons and some garlic, and just walk out the goddamn market. No, they need their exchange. It's an even exchange. You have to match the fucking energy. Or you go in somewhere and you're like, I don't want to give these people my money. They got bad taste, bad attitude. Then you match the energy. You pay attention to the energy where you're about to eat at. If you're at a restaurant, they got attitudes and you're not feeling the vibe. You match the energy. You pay attention to the energy and you leave. You don't just look the other way, turn the other cheek all the time. That's not it, bro. And usually the main people that's telling you to turn the other cheek is probably people that have been bullied all their life, or people that have settled, people that don't have no boundaries, because they don't understand that life is about having standards and setting boundaries. Life is about speaking up and doing what works for you. What works for me may not work for you. That don't mean that you get to criticize or talk shit or be rude about what I'm doing, my life choices, because maybe that will never work for you or you just don't understand it. That don't give you a pass to be mean and rude, and then I'm just supposed to turn the other cheek and let you be mean and rude to me. No, it don't work like that. We learned this first grade. Repercussions, cause and effect, karma. You're going to get what you put out. Okay, we learned this already. So why is it that it's like we're trying to save people as we get older? I don't really be understanding it. So this was kind of just a part 2 to that message, because I know some people's going to be like, oh, well, you're trying to tell people to match their energy and be toxic. And no, my matching energy is being aware of the energy and not being in a delusion. You're in a relationship and you see this man is aggressive with you. He hasn't hit you yet, but you see he's aggressive. You see the energy. Match the energy, bitch. Pay attention to the energy. You don't act in a delusion and act like this man ain't aggressive and he don't. No, you need to stand on what is being presented to you at that time. That's what I mean when I say matching the energy. Because if someone is being aggressive, punching you in your face, what are you going to do? You going to turn the other cheek or start? No. You need to get up and defend yourself. You need to protect yourself. You need to hide. You need to get something to shield your body, shield your face. That's matching energy. You're aware of the energy this person is putting out, and you're ready to match it. You're like, okay, I need to come hand in hand with this to get this to some type of stop. But when you think that there's nothing to match and you don't have to do nothing, now the person, they could become more evil or more manipulative or more aggressive because you're not lifting up your end of the stick. That's like we're on it's in my head literally when I said that. And now I can't remember what is it called? When you're on one side, I'm on one side, and we both we're sitting down, and when you go, I go up in the air. When you come down, it's kind of, dang, I forgot what that thing is. Y'all probably do. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. But imagine if I was never doing my part of the stick, right? Upholding my end of the stick. You would never go up in the air. You will always stay down to the ground. You're like, damn, can you go down so I could fly up? Y'all know what game I'm talking about. I haven't seen this at a park in years, so I think that's why it kind of slipped my mind. But the point is, everything has to have a perfect balance. Just because you're in a delusion and you don't want to accept what it is, that doesn't mean that you helped the balance, or you made it balanced, or you made it equal. No, you have to actually match the energy, get in the field, and understand what is going on here. Someone doesn't want to be your friend, match the energy. Cool. We don't have to be friends. That's fine. I'm not going to be rude. I'm not going to be disrespectful. I'm going to just go about my business. You don't want to be in a relationship with me? Cool. I'm not about to cheat on you or do you dirty or slander your name, but I am going to match this energy. If you don't want to be with me, I don't need to be with you. That's what I'm saying by matching the energy. It's not about matching their petty behavior and niggas start shooting, so you start shooting. Listen, you might. If niggas start shooting at you, what you going to do? Child, let me end this. I'm going to end this right here. We're going to end this message right here. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all on my next video. Bye. Y'all.